Hi everyone, this training is to go over the improvements that we've made to the Rockwell Automation Support Center that's associated with your Technic contract. This is what the Rockwell Automation Support Center homepage looks like. If you've never been here before, you need to create an account. So that's the first thing you're going to want to do. You can do that by clicking Sign Up in the top right hand corner. You'll be asked to put in your contact information as well as the authorization number that's associated with your Technic agreement. If you've already have an account, you're going to want to log in. I'm going to go ahead and log in now so that I can show you some of the new features with the Rockwell Automation Support Center. So I'm logging in now. Once I've logged in, I'll see my first and last name as well as my company name. Since I'm associated with Rockwell Automation Technical Support, that's what it says there. But once you log in, you'll see your first and last name as well as your company name. Right below it, you see select a language. If you'd like to change the support center into a different language, you can do that here. As you can see, the support center looks a little bit different than it did before. We have made some improvements not only to the layout and how to access the information, but also to our search engine for the knowledge base. I'm going to point out some of the new things with the layout first. So as you can see, we still have these tabs across the top. You can also access these same tabs here underneath Tech Help. So you can see Knowledgebase, submit a question, and chat online. We have a link to our user forums here as well as with this tab. We have Support Center Training. So this is where our Genius webinars are. So you can easily locate all of our Genius webinars. Genius webinars are 1-hour sessions where an engineer talks about a technical topic. It's kind of like free training. You can download them here and look at all of our past ones. You can also access the latest Genius webinar in this right-hand corner. We post the latest Genius webinar and we show you that you can view more here. Also on this side, on this left-hand side, we see your Technic account. So this is where you're going to find information located specifically to your Technic account. And I'll just go ahead and show you that real quick. So if I click your Technic account, you're going to see your contact information. You can update your contact information, update your authorization number. You can do that here. You can change your password to the support center. This link here is where you're going to find any Knowledgebase article that you want to favorite. So our Knowledgebase houses all of the solutions that our engineers come up with. So every time you call into an engineer, they document what the question is and what the solution was. You can search through those answers in the knowledge base, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. If you find a knowledge base article you really like, you can subscribe to it. You'll get an email when it's updated, and it will also show up here in this knowledge base favorites and subscription settings. I'm going to go ahead and click that now. Here you can see I've favorited this knowledge base article here so I can easily access it. I've also signed up for product notifications. So you can sign up to be notified about specific products. This is a good way to stay on top of the equipment in your facility and be proactive as well. So not just reactive if something goes down, but you can get notified when there's new information about anything. It's really easy to do. You can delete them easily, so I can easily delete this one. Or I can add them too. So I click Add Notifications. Maybe I want information about motion, specifically motion control products, and I'm interested in Kinetics 3 servo drives. I have a lot of them in my facility, and I want the information out. So I just click Add Product, and next time I log in or refresh the page, it will show up there. I can also do this with categories, so I can click Select Categories. I can sign up for obsolescence notices, so I can be notified when there's something going obsolete. So maybe I find out that a product that I have in my facility is going obsolete. I can start making support and migration plans. So I just click Add Notification. So now next time I log in, I'll see all of those, as well as I'm going to get a weekly informational email about all of everything that I've signed up for. So you can sign up for a lot of different product notifications. You're only going to get one email, and all of the information is going to be located in that email. So it's not like you're going to get 1,000 different emails if you sign up for 1,000 different product notifications. But this is a good way to get some really good information. Right below Knowledge Base Favorites and Subscriptions, you're going to see Technic Support Agreements. This is where, if you have a Technic Support Agreement, you'll find everything that's covered within your contract. Since I'm a Rockwell Automation employee, you don't see anything listed here. But if I did have a contract, you'd see all of the different line items, as well as you're going to have a link to your welcome kit. Now, you get a welcome kit when you renew your contract or you sign a new contract. It gives you equipment stickers with phone numbers, Technic usage information, software serial listings. It gives you information related to your Technic contract. You can download extra copies from the link here. Right below it, you see chat history, so you can chat online with an engineer, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. But every time you chat online with an engineer, it's going to show up in this table. You'll get the service ticket number, the date the chat was created, what you were chatting about, and then this is actually a link, so you can click this and see everything that was said between you and the engineer. So this is a good way to figure out if you need to review what was said between you and an engineer, look at that information, if you need to reopen a service ticket. It's just a good way to manage your service tickets. We'll go ahead and go back. The last thing in this your TechConnect account is service ticket history. It's the same table as chat history, but the difference is it's for phone calls. So anytime you call into an engineer and call into customer care, it's going to give you the service ticket number, the date it was created, what you were calling in about, and there's going to be a link to all the notes that the engineer took. So you can reread through those and figure out how you resolved the issue. We're going to go back to the Support Center homepage. There's one more thing I want to show you that's brand new to the front layout. So if you go all the way down here to the bottom, you'll see your activity. So you can see anything that you recently viewed in the Knowledgebase, anything that's new with your chat history or service ticket. It will all be listed down here so you can see what you've been doing with your account. Now I'm going to go through and show you how to actually use the Knowledgebase, the submitted question, the chat online, and the user forum. So I'm going to go ahead and click Knowledgebase first. So we're going to search through the Knowledgebase. Previously in our old support center, you used to have to be really specific. Ask the question like you're going to ask the engineer is what we always said and suggested. We have refined that search and made it better, improved it a lot, so you no longer have to do that. There's still a lot of information on our Knowledgebase, so I highly recommend refining it first still, just so you get better results. We have over 67,000 technical notes on our Knowledgebase. You can refine the search by product, by error code, or by answer ID. So if an engineer gives you a technical note number, it says lookup 57918, you can just click by answer ID, type that number in there and click search, and you'll be directed specifically to that technical note. I'm going to go ahead and search by product just to show you what it's like. So I click by product. You're going to click your family. So let's go to programmable controllers. We'll go ahead and search for PLCs. Subproduct, we want to go look for SLC 500s. And I'm interested in messaging with SLC 500s. So I'm going to put messaging in there and just click search. And it's now going to search through the whole Knowledgebase for SLC 500 messaging technical notes. And you'll see there's 416 results. It searches through the user forum at the same time, so I can view the user forum results. I can sort by relevancy, or I can search for the newest technical notes if I'd like. And then I can see all of the different results. So we'll go ahead and look at this one. This is what our new tech notes look like. You can view it in another language. I can email this page, I can print it, or I can subscribe to updates. So this is the same as favoriting them. So if I favorite this, it will show up in your TechConnect account right over here, and it will also show up in favorite Knowledgebase articles here. This is the tech note number, the date it was created, and then the access level, so only people with TechConnect contracts can see this. You'll see the question, and then you'll see the answer below it. You'll also see related articles here on the left-hand side, so you can go through and look at those. At the bottom of every tech note, we have this question. It says, was this helpful? You can say yes or no. It's just going to help out the search in the future. So if you click yes, it's going to be more likely to show up in searches in the future. So let's go back to the Support Center homepage and look at emailing an engineer. So emailing an engineer is also known as submit a question. So you go ahead and click submit a question. And this is a good option if you've already looked through the knowledge base and you still have a question. It's not really urgent, or maybe you have a self-assist contract and you don't have real-time support. You need to select a product you want to ask about. So let's go to low voltage AC drives. We're going to put PowerFlex 70 in there. So just put in your subject line and then go ahead and write your question. So we're going to I'm just going to put question in there, but you would put in a detailed question. The more information, the better, because it's not real-time support. So you want to give the engineer as much information up front as possible. You can go ahead and attach a document if you'd like. Maximum file size is 20 megabytes. It's very big. You can attach full program files if you'd like to do that, and if you're struggling with a program file and have a question. And once you're happy with how the question looks, you just click continue. And it doesn't submit the question right away. It actually searches through the knowledge base to make sure that you're not missing anything. And if there's any information available that might help you up front and immediately, we want to give that to you. So it's going to search through the knowledge base and say, hey, this might help you. You can look through these documents. If none of them help, you can say, finish submitting question, and an engineer will get back to you. You can edit the question, or you can say, my question is answered. We're just going to say that for now, so I didn't actually write a question, so I'll just put my question as answered. But if you do finish submitting the question, you're guaranteed a response within 24 hours, and on average we respond within 4 hours. So this is our chat online. So this is real-time support. It's just like calling into an engineer. It's just a different way to do it. When you chat online to an engineer, you're instant messaging them. If you're on a noisy plant floor, if you just prefer to chat over the internet, this is a good option for you. When you click chat online, you're going to have to select the product that you want to chat about, and you'll be connected to the chat server. You'll be told what number you are in queue, so you'll say, oh, you're number 1 in queue, you're number 2, so you can kind of estimate your wait time. And then an engineer will get with you and work through your issues and questions and help you resolve anything that might be happening. And then we have our user forums. So this is the last thing I'm going to show you. Our user forums are just a way to work with the Rockwell Automation community. So other people who use Rockwell Automation equipment and use the support center. This is like a user forum on any other web page. The main difference is we do moderate it. So you do have to be posting relevant information. You can search through the entire user forum up here. You can see recent posts right here. We organize all of our discussions by product, so you can see ControlLogix, drives, Factory Talk Vantage Point, Factory Talk View SEME. Click whatever product you want to talk about, and then within that we have different topics. So people post new topics, they go into existing ones and post new comments to it, new questions to it, they respond to other people's questions. There's a lot of activity that happens on here. And you can get really good information. If you do have somebody that responds to your question, or you respond to it and somebody else really likes the answer, you can actually give them a thumbs up and they'll get points, and it'll be added to their point total, and they'll be put on the leaderboard. You can see this Fuzzy Logic guy. He's number 1 on our leaderboard. He has a lot of points. He's on just about every day. He's actually a retired Rockwell Automation technical support engineer. So now we're back to the Support Center homepage. Once again, this is our new layout. We have added new features. We're going to continue to improve our Knowledgebase search engine and our Support Center as we go forward, and we hope you find some benefit from it.